As Jared Anderson is just having his way down to the body, both sides, and then up top. And
big shots upstairs.
Down for the second time in round one is Andrew Satterfield. And he has said no mas. Knockout number 3 for Jared, the real Big Baby Anderson, here in Turning Stone Casino. Recap, and this is the end of the fight after you caught that big left and a right hand.
Big hooks on both sides upstairs, coming down to the body, then back upstairs, really just having his way, like I said earlier in the round. Jared Anderson doing everything right. Started off with the jab, went to the body, put his man down. His man gets up, goes to the body, finishes off to the head.
Langston clearly affected by that left hand moments ago. Digging to the body, then comes upstairs. Halfway through round number 3, Langston looks very weak on his feet. Bent over right now as Anderson is plowing into that flank. Trying to land an uppercut, see if he can close the show. Langston does not look good at all. That is it. TKO victory, Jared Anderson, round number 3.
Here we see Anderson's got Langston in the corner, and he's just pounding on him. I would have liked to see Anderson take a half step back to give himself some room. He didn't do it. That'll come up the road. In the meantime, he's just beating on his opponent to the body, to the head. Referee Jay Nady saw enough.
So Jared Anderson is now 4-0 with 4 knockouts.
He's a big kid. He's 6'4", 240 pounds. You don't have to throw hard. Just get the punches in there, and they're going to do damage.
Right hand to the body from Anderson.
Down.
And a knockdown scored halfway through round 1.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done.
Perez is done. And Anderson has himself a first-round knockout and a mighty big smile.
He didn't look for a knockout. The knockout just came. You see right here, he just came behind the jab, just placed a shot right to the side and came right back to the head with a right hand and a left hook. Took his time, got distance, landed another shot behind the head, and that's what did it. Beautiful sequence of punches. Here we see again, came behind the jab. That's the key point. Set that shot up. His opponent was covering himself up, trying to protect himself. Anderson was patient. That's the shot. He was patient enough to get that shot in. Down goes Perez, and fight over.
In the bubble when Shakur Stevenson fought in the main event. And now closing seconds of round 3 as he digs with a left hand of Rodney Hernandez. Just ate a right hand. Now he goes with the left hand and splits the guard. Hernandez only knows one way, and that is to come forward. He does so with a left of his own before retreating and eating a big left hand from the real Big Baby, who scores the knockdown there. And this fight is over. Punishment taken in round number 4, 6 for 6 to start the career of Jared Anderson.
There it is, nice jab, set him up. Nice little uppercut right there. A left uppercut by Anderson, land right on the chin of Hernandez. Put him on the canvas. Good shot, nice blinding shot right there. You know, Dre said something. He said everything off the jab.
Putting it on Pena right now because he stopped him in his tracks. Pena went, put his backs on the ropes, and he was taking the punches, and Pena's not throwing back right now. This doesn't look good. Already 90 seconds into this fight, Anderson's having a field day.
Back-to-back left hooks and overhand right. Pena not even throwing punches, just taking it from Anderson.
You gotta do something, kid. Gotta do something.
You hear the voice of Ortega, the referee, saying, Pena, you've got to do something. He has not done anything. Why Ortega has let it go this far, I have no idea.
This fight could have been stopped a minute ago. Pena is wobbling around.
Absolutely no reason for this fight to continue. It ends about a minute and a half late, but it ends with what was inevitable, and that's what we saw with Jared Anderson against Luis Pena.
Yeah, you mentioned manager. Jared Anderson's career.
Russell Mora is telling Kingsley eBay, you got to show me something. He's thinking about stopping the fight with the damage eBay is taking. Big guy, former football player, 6'4", 276, and he's absorbing a lot of punishment, and a big left hand will end the night. Jared Anderson, 8 for 8, explosive finish.
He's still out, Joe. He's still out.
Hurt bad. You know, Anderson being very smart right there, feigning before he actually attacked. Nice block right there, and came back with offense and caught him with a nice, beautiful short left hook in the inside, right on the chin. eBay was pretty much ready to go, you know, and we said early on that he had to get a little more consistent with his offense, and if he gets a little bit more consistent with his offense, he could get the stoppage.
Yeah, he closed the show just like we said, and you can see in the eyes of eBay that he was ready to go, but, you know, he's been around the game long enough to know how to survive, and Anderson didn't give him that opportunity. A great step back, beautiful right hand to the top of the head, and a left hook that literally turned the lights out of eBay. That was the SportsCenter type 10 shot. Top 10 shot that we were talking about.
Oh, you are going to see that everywhere. That right hand to the temple.
This is also why you don't want to play around, and I'm not saying Anderson is doing that, but he doesn't want to get into a space where he's having his way.
Same spot. Go.
You want to get him out of there.
3.
Another right hand to that soft body, and Jeremiah is shaking his head.
7.
Might be
He is saying no more.
10.
That's it. Too much, he said.
Fighter like Karpinski, you want to get him out of there. Jared Anderson did just that. Well-placed body shot. If you're at home sitting on the couch, that doesn't look like much, but if you're Karpinski, you feel it. It takes your legs away, it takes your breath away, and it literally makes you say what he told the referee, this is just too much.
No mas.
It's not, you know, we didn't expect much from Karpinski. I think boxing fans have to understand that you have to take fights like this from time to time, especially on the way up. The heavyweight division, there's a limited amount of opponents, to your point, Tim, and Jared Anderson wants to stay busy. So you'll get some fights like this, but then you'll get fights like his last fight where he's taking a major risk, and I'm sure he'll have a better opponent moving forward.
Mark Chinook will make it a...
We discussed it a little bit in the fighter meeting, and I said, well, champ, what did you see? And he said, well, he does have some heart. I said, I don't think so.
Right hand, left hand, Teslaco crumbles to the ground.
6, 7, 8, 9. Walk to me. That's it.
Yep.
It is over. I mean, that was pure power from Jared Anderson. 11-0, 11 knockouts.
It's a beautiful finish from Anderson, just taking his time, jabbing, blinding Teslaco, so he landed that big shot. That shot, he threw that shot in the first round, but wasn't able to land it. Here we see again, just a flick, eyes closed from Teslaco. He thought another jab was coming, but it was a right hand to the temple, and then you see the big man go down, and you see Anderson, Teslaco, he got up, but he was done. And that was a great stoppage from the referee. But again, it was set up. It was intentional, and he was mindful about what he was doing, and this is the kind of results you get.
Another big body shot. Damaging left hand comes in. And a knockdown scored in the final seconds of round number 2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What a beatdown. Another knockout victory for Jared Anderson. In the world, Jared Anderson.
Now, this is pretty much target practice right there. You see Rochanin trying to block that body work. But Jared Anderson locating the head. Once you go down to the body, you get your opponent protecting his body, the head definitely will be open. Nice, short, tight left hook right there on the inside from Anderson. And then the follow-up, the fact that he can fight from any position, it doesn't matter which way his opponent goes. He never has his back to his opponent because he can fight from the southpaw stance in any position. There he is in the southpaw position. Beautiful skinny left or skinny right down the middle right there. There it is, skinny right, boom. Beautiful shot right there from Jared Anderson.